I'm Miss Robin with Seneca County 4-H. I usually work in the after-school program. Why, I'm missing my kids so much, so I thought maybe I'd do an activity they might have seen before, or something that they could try with the supplies that they might already have at home. Some of the students that know me know I work on an alpaca farm, and I consider myself a fiber artist. So with that, I'm going to show them some cardboard weaving today. Right? Again, hopefully these are items that you have at home while we're kind of just at home, not able to go out and do things. You're going to need some cardboard. Okay. Hopefully you can go right to your recycling and do that. Okay. And this, you can have them any size that you want. This particular one is about 5 inches across and 12 inches down. And what you're going to do is make small slots across the top. And they're about a half an inch. Again, you don't have to be totally specific, but it helps if you do. And with that, let me make sure you have your supplies. You'll need some yarn, some scissors, a tape measure or ruler, Scotch tape, some markers, scissors, and a darning needle if you have one. If not, you'll be able to use the Scotch tape. All right, let's go back to the weaving board. So what you're going to do is take some yarn, maybe about 3 feet if you don't want to work from the skein. You're going to wrap it around the top. Actually, not quite wrap it till a little farther. You're going to put it in the slot. You can tape it if you like on the back. Then you're going to go up and down all the way through. So up and down and up and down. Okay? This is called the warp. So now you have a cardboard loom. Okay? And it is warped up. Okay? Then what you're going to do, so you've got that far. Again, just go to the back and then you can just tape that on there, okay? So there's a warped weaving board. Okay. We also have a smaller one that is done. So after you warp your board, you're going to take your darning needle if you have one. If not, you're going to take some tape and just wrap it around the end of the yarn to make kind of a makeshift needle, okay? So kind of like that. Okay. So if you have a needle, go ahead. If you use your makeshift needle, go ahead and do it that way. Put it through. Then all you're going to do is take your board that's already warped up, and you're going to go under, over, under, all the way through. Let me show that again, okay? So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Okay? When you get to the very end of the first top there, if you went over, you're going to go back under when you come through. Okay? You do not go to the back of the board, you stay on the front. Okay? So then I went under, over. Sometimes it gets a little stuck. Okay? And you're going to do that all the way through. Okay? And in the essence of time, we're going to stop there, but you'll fill it up as much as you want. When you think you have that done, which is going to look something like this in the very end, but before we get there, you're going to flip your board over, and then you're just going to cut kind of in the middle. Take two to three strands and tie them, kind of like you're tying your shoe. Okay? Now, if I was working obviously with you in the school setting, we would do this together. We would work with friends. But here it's a little tricky. But what I'd like to do is have my dad ask me some questions that I would typically ask the students in the after-school setting. So when you're doing an activity, some of the things to think about, maybe why, who, what, he'll go ahead and ask me them, and I'll answer. Answers always vary when I do it in the class.
I have a question.
What is your question?
Who is doing this and why do they do it?
So I am doing it right now to show my students about cardboard weaving, and that you can use some materials that you can recycle. Maybe if I'm a fiber artist, so maybe another fiber artist would do it. A person that would like to try a hobby or just to relax.
I see. and why are you doing this?
Again, it helps me relax. I enjoy it. But I might be doing it to sell some product a little later on, maybe at a festival I go to.
Do you have to have a special place to do this weavings?
Not really. Right now I'm in the dining room, wherever you're comfortable. Some people that do this more often for real might have a fiber studio to work in.
I see. When's the best time to work on this project?
Again, whenever you're comfortable doing it. And I said, maybe you're going to sell your product at a festival. You might want to plan on that and do it a week or two before so you know you have enough to sell at the...
You plan ahead a little bit?
Exactly.
I see. Okay. I have another question.
What is your question?
What is the purpose of this weaving project?
Again, the purpose today is for me to try to interact with you a little bit because I'm missing the students, to show you how to do something I enjoy, and hopefully you will, cardboard weaving. And the purpose is, again, something that you can create for your home.
You can make your mother a pot holder.
Oh, sure.
Yes. Or a hot plate you could set on that.
Oh, yes, I put my coffee in there, Miss Robin's favorite drink.
That would help your mother a lot. You could make it for her. Or even her birthday.
There you go.
Okay. And let's see.
Do you have any more questions?
Yes.
You do? What is your question?
What are all the materials you need to do this project?
Again, Miss Robin went through this pretty fast today, but you'll need some yarn.
Skein of yarn.
A skein of yarn if you have one. Grandma scraps are okay too. Some scissors. A measuring unit, maybe measuring tape, a ruler, yardstick, Scotch tape, probably something to write with, pen, pencil, a marker, scissors to do the cutting.
And to cut the notches in the cardboard?
Yes, just use your regular scissors.
Scissors, okay.
And then again, a darning needle if you have one. And if not, you gotta make your own makeshift one with the Scotch tape.
I see.
Do you have other questions?
Let's see here. Well, I can't read my own writing.
Oh.
What was the biggest something of this?
So at the end, if you know Miss Robin or the 4-H groups, I usually try to ask some questions about the activity.
What did you learn from
So
this?
my dad's trying to say, what did I learn? I learned that it's a challenge. Well, that comes next. But I learned that it's a little hard to make a video doing at home.
And what was the biggest challenge of this?
So the biggest challenge, again, is trying to make a video from home, something I'm not used to, and trying to have enough supplies and time. So kind of a big challenge.
But we've got enough supplies to do this project.
Yes, we were okay.
Okay.
So, and usually I say, how do my students feel successful? Today I felt successful in the fact that I was able to hopefully spark some interest. And with that, if I spark some interest and you're interested in doing more a little later on, you can graduate from a cardboard weaving loom to maybe a wooden loom.
That's how I started with a cardboard loom, and look what
Exactly.
I've got now.
And then my dad has felt successful with some of the products that he was able to make at the end.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's look at my garments.
So if you have any questions,
That's how you learn, is on the cardboard.
that's right, a good starting place. So if you have some questions for myself or my dad that's helping me, you can go ahead and put them in the comments, and I'll be glad to try to answer them with you. So I hope I sparked an interest and you have some fun with cardboard weaving today. Thanks!